Laboratory here. There's my leather working stuff, and there's my stack of growing bows. This, and I might be wrong, you got to remember I'm still learning to identify stuff, but I believe this is a species of hickory. If I'm wrong, by all means, correct me. But I was told by a Missouri conservation employee that hickory has a kind of a cross thatch to its bark. I know there is another one. I don't remember if it was cypress or not that does that too. But anyways, I split this guy. It was really dense to cut down and everything. And it had, like I showed in my last video, it has a twist to it. Not quite a full corkscrew. And if you sight down, you can kind of figure out, you can, you can't get a full, stave, like, kind of like that out of it. You've got to go thinner, like I did with this bow. I made this bow out of the other half. I had to babysit some chickens today, so I just sat outside while two new hens kind of got introduced to my older hens, and which they're getting along fine. But I just sat out there and kind of babysat them, make sure no one got beat up too bad. And I made this guy, and as you can see, the width of this one and what I salvaged out of my other one, they were really close, but this did come out the smaller stave. You can see the size difference because down at the bottom, that bottom 6 inches that I broke my axe on was actually too big. I don't know, kind of a twist and a knot in one. So I ended up having to cut the top portion off. So I ended up with, and oddly enough, another short bow, a 49-inch stave from tip to tip. So I kept my nocks about a ½ inch. So from nock to nock, they're 48, maybe 47 3/4. So far, this bow has taken a really nice tiller. It's got some natural reflex in it down there at the bottom. Get it up here so you can see. It's got some natural deflex or reflex right there, and there's a couple of knots in that end too. But despite that, when it is drawn, I've gotten it to flex at that last 8 inches on the tip. I have no idea what it draws. I kind of force dried it over my oven burner. I'd rather do it with a fire, but I just had to work with what I had. It got dark. My hens went to bed. I brought it inside, and I had an extra few minutes, and I just or when I had an extra few minutes, I turned the oven on and just kind of heat it for a little while, then heat it again. And I was just kind of doing a floor tiller, and it just got stronger and stronger and stronger. I have pulled it to full draw, just in the tillering. This one is just a guinea pig and an experiment, but I am very pleased with how it turned out. So I'm hoping to get either something similar or better out of this one. I have a little bit more material to work with, so hopefully I can get just a little bit more length. I'd like to see maybe another 4 or 5 inches in length, and then maybe something a little broader. It is a flex of the handle D style bow, so